UHLMANN reporting for TTN-HD, Production Live, here with filmmaker Bob Ezergailis from Iris and the Bird. Bob, can you tell me a little bit about your two short films, starting with Iris?
Okay, I'm an experimental filmmaker, which means I do strange things to video. Iris is the slightly more conventional piece. I've been doing a lot of nude figure study work with some models for still photography and video, and that particular piece involves the human body and movement as well as distortion of that so that the actual piece, not to give away too much, looks like the iris of a camera opening and closing. At least it's suggestive of that.
Okay, and how long is this piece?
That piece is 4 minutes long with music by Droid Charge, which is Carl Moore's contemporary group in Toronto.
Okay. And what about the Birds? Is that also experimental?
The Bird is even more experimental. It's a method that I developed which is documented in the National Archive in Canada under an ISSN number because it's so unusual. And I've been doing that for a number of years. What it involves is a lot of analog technology and the collision of analog signals with each other to create a form of video noise. But it's a controlled type of noise where the instruments that I'm using are actually controlling what the signal does when it crashes into each other. So the product of that, it's like taking, I compare it always to taking the mud from, someone who's doing pottery, they have to have that mud, that clay, to throw on the wheel. Well, I get the mud that way. Then I throw it on the wheel, which is digital. Oh. And that's Adobe Premiere.
Okay. And why do you call it the Bird? The
Bird, because when I was working on it, and originally it took about a week to render about an hour of video, because it's a very complex process at that point. And it pushes Adobe Premiere to its ultimate extremes. It just totally pushes it. So the abstraction that takes place, when I'm happy with what I'm getting and it looks like what I want, I'll look at what it suggests, and that one suggested there's two birds in it actually.
Oh, okay.
And you can see one looks like a hawk.
Oh, very interesting. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing these experimental films of yours.
Great.
Great. And is there a website where we can find out more information?
No, not except the Hamilton Film Festival website. That's the spot and the festival right now. I don't have a website on the internet.
Okay, perfect. Well, I look forward to seeing the films once again, and best of luck at the festival.
Thanks very much.
Great. I'm UHLMANN reporting for TTN-HD, Production Live.